Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about what is music publishing, what do music publishers do, and why is that important? A lot of people talk about publishing, and that word is used a lot in the music industry, but it's very difficult for indie artists and sometimes even indie labels to understand the depth of music publishing. So, as I always say, knowledge is power, and today I want to fill in the gaps and help you understand more about publishing. One thing I do know is that publishing is tied to income, and so you will want to understand where all the money's coming from so you can make sure that you're getting your share of the revenue, grabbing the bag, and getting your dollars. In order to do that, though, you have to be a publisher. You might be saying, how can I do that too? I'm already doing too much. Well, you'd be surprised to find out how easy it is to get a publisher's account. And I can't wait to tell you, so stay tuned because I want to make sure you're not leaving 50% of the income on the table. And you'd be surprised at how many people do because they just don't know. As a matter of fact, I created a chart that shows where all the income streams are. And so I am absolutely thrilled to give it to you for free. No strings attached. All you have to do is go to my website, www.emusicentertainment.net/royalties chart, fill in your name and your email, and it will be delivered directly to your email. If you find this information helpful or the chart helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube and my Instagram at emusicentertainment. Or if you want to know more about songwriting, publishing, royalties, copywriting, please check out my website because I have a new tutorial on the PA and SR copyright. And if this sounds like gibberish to you, then you definitely might want to check that out because it is taught by me, Debbie Eagle, who's been coined the streets entertainment attorney. And it's my job to bring you practical advice. So, publishing is the owning and exploitation of music for money. There are many different rights under copyright law that creates income. Music publishing is what is known as rights management. Publishers collect income for your music and they can promote it for a percentage. Publishing income is connected to reproduction rights, which gives you a mechanical royalty, public performance rights, which is the PROs such as ASCAP and BMI, and sync royalties, TV, movies, games, commercials, to name a few. If you are an indie artist, then you may be doing this all for yourself, or you should be doing this for yourself, which means that when you sign up at the PRO, most indie artists only get a writer's account, when in fact you need a writer's account and a publisher's account because you are leaving 50% of the money on the table. And that money could wind up in the black box and you might never get it. This all begins and ends with split sheets. Royalties are based on the percentage of the song that you wrote. So if you missed my video on split sheets, please go back and watch it and download your free split sheet because it's very important to get your income streams. Okay. So now you're out here, you're making noise, and you're starting to think, I need help, and I need a publishing agreement because I can't do this all by myself. When you're just starting out, there are some different types. So let's start with an administrative deal. This can be done through a company, which might be Song Trust or Tune Registry, to name a few. And what they do is they handle the day-to-day functions, such as registering the song with the PRO, issuing licenses, collecting royalties, doing the accounting, and then paying out the writers and the publishers. These companies do not take an ownership right in your song, but they definitely do it for a percentage. Anywhere from 10 to 15%, depending upon the size of your catalog. Co-publishing is used very frequently, and this is a type of deal where you enter into an agreement with an entity outside of yourself. Now that could be a label, it could be a publisher, it could be an investor. And in this deal, you assign a percentage of the song, the copyright, to someone other than yourself. This is usually done in return for money, marketing, promo, or some other type of benefit that's being given to you. The entity is assigned that percentage can also agree to do the administrative piece of the business. However, if you are assigning a percentage in a co-publishing deal, make sure you understand what part of the song you are giving to the entity. Are you giving a percentage in the entire song, which is the writers and publishers side? Or are you only assigning part of the publishing side? I strongly recommend that the writer keeps 100% of the writer's share and gives 50% of the publisher's share to the publisher, which actually results in them getting 25%. If any of that sounds confusing, again, go to my website and take the tutorial, because that will help clear it up. Another type of deal is a single song, or maybe a multiple song deal, maybe 2-3 songs, right? Where the publishers take on the rights to those 1 to 3 songs and market and promote them for an ownership stake in the copyright. Traditional deals or major publishing deals are different. This is a deal where the publisher will own usually 100% of the publishing side of the equation. And for that benefit, they take a risk by signing you, which is done to an amount of time. Maybe it's 5 albums, maybe it's 5 years. However, they set it up with a minimum amount of records and a maximum potentially. So what they do is they give you a large upfront signing bonus, because obviously your song is up and popping, and they risk the fact that once they sign you, that they're going to be able to make a lot of money with you. The benefit or the difference between that and a label deal is, in a label deal, they recoup that money. That actually the publisher is taking more risk. I know this is all very confusing, and I've been in the music business a number of years, but it took me a while to really get this down and understand it. If you find this confusing, please just keep following me on Instagram and YouTube, or go to my website, watch the tutorial on the copyrights, because I also do a whiteboard presentation in there to show you how to break down the song and register it with the PROs in a couple of different scenarios, with a publisher, without a publisher, so that you make sure you're not leaving your money on the table. I will put that link below this video also. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. This is Debbie, and I'm here cheering you on for your success.